Vara as he is set to take on Timothy Theory in a flag match. And Ricky, we all want to know, how are you going to represent the USA in tonight's match?
Well, listen here, Dave. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
What country are you from?
I'm from the United States.
And that's why you're an amazing ring announcer. Great things come from America. Timothy Theory is anything but great. He's Canadian. That's why I'm winning tonight and he's losing. Downright period.
Seems pretty simple enough. Back to you.
Well, you know what, Joey? The things got kicked off really fast. We didn't even have a chance to react. Crazy Ivan fire up on the son of Slugger. This is Kevin Apollo. Joined me as always by Joey G. And welcome to your newest edition of ECPW Adrenaline TV. Crazy Ivan just took a bite out of son of Slugger's head.
It's great to be with you, Kevin, this week. And I saw son of Slugger a few weeks ago, and he really put on a good show.
Yeah, impressive outing against former heavyweight champion Frankie Flo. I mean, he battled Frankie Flo to almost a 15-minute epic. There are not a lot of people that can say that they have done that, especially someone in their debut match who's newly 18 years of age. 18 years of age, but big advantage. Who's he trained by? This is true. When you're trained by the Jamaican assassin Slugger, you don't come much tougher than that.
No, you don't. And from what I understand, his father was not easy on him.
I mean, listen, when you look at an athlete like Slugger, his history, world traveled, been in fights galore, stabbed with a machete, shot many times. And lived to tell about it, and beat up the guys that stabbed and shot him. You can't imagine that someone like that's going to have a nice gentle touch while raising a child.
No. And for you fans who have never seen Slugger in the past, you're seeing a glimpse of him now with the youngster.
That's it. Yeah. Well, matter of fact, the last time we saw SOS's father, he dropped the television monitor on Tony Price's head, and we had to call the ambulance to stop him bleeding all over the arena.
Hey, that got him suspended, didn't it?
Yeah. Slugger's been suspended now for almost 90 days.
But he had said that he was going to make up for it one way or another, and I think that this is his chance of making up by sending his son here to ECPW.
Attaboy. Most people call SOS for help.
Oh, look at the man handling Ivan here.
Cobra clutch locked on Crazy Ivan, who's out in his feet.
Referee's trying to figure out what's going on.
I mean, we're going to be here all day.
If he had to figure it out, right?
Yeah. Got a better chance to see an Elvis ride the polar bear before he figures it out. Wow, Ivan is out on his feet. SOS holding him right in the air. Ivan was about four inches in the air there. Not a good look for Crazy Ivan. Trapped dead center of the ring. The lesser man probably would have tapped that by now. Look at this.
Look at the way he's manhandling Ivan.
All that pressure in the esophagus, not to mention pressure on the neck. Literally he's wrenching those discs out of alignment. Crazy Ivan's starting to turn blue here.
And the referee checking Ivan's arms.
Ivan's got to hope for a miracle here. Oh, Ivan just grabbed into the ear of SOS, stopped his hand from dropping down. Looks like Ivan's biting SOS's hand, doing everything to fight out of it. Wow. Crazy Ivan, man.
Oh! What a shot Ivan gave him.
Nasty shot. Unorthodox.
And another one.
Unruly. Uncontrollable. SOS going for a couple lines there, not really knowing what to do. That's the sign of the inexperience there. Nice duck and roll by Crazy Ivan. SOS managed to kick out at two. SOS has been knocked for a loop there. He definitely thought he had this match won. Ivan biting his way out of that Cobra clutch hold. Definitely is kind of knocked him out of his game plan. And again, listen, when you have all the experience in the world, it's hard enough to try to battle plan for Crazy Ivan.
No, there's no battle plan.
Let alone this being your second match.
No. If you think you have a chapter on Ivan, he rewrites the book.
That's it. I guess the only thing that you can pretend is an advantage here, aside from just the sheer math, is that Crazy Ivan and Slugger are very familiar with each other. We watched them have many a mega match. Oh, that's it, that big neck breaker. That's usually the signal of the end here.
Ivan going to the top rope.
Big elbow drop. That's all she wrote, brother. Wow, great outing. Great outing by SOS here, but just could not. Crazy Ivan, too difficult to account for. Just, what a match. What a way to pick up this episode of Adrenaline TV.
Graysons came in with some peculiar headgear tonight, didn't they?
Well, they were wearing the helmets of the comic book character, the Red Hood.
Not Robin Hood.
Not Robin Hood. The Graysons, well versed in the Comic Con culture. They kind of call them the alpha geeks because they get sun and they understand physical fitness and have probably known the touch of a woman, maybe, possibly.
Well,
just baseless speculation on my part.
Okay. All right. You lost me, but I'll go along with you. These two, it's been over a year. These guys have reigned with the ECPW tag team titles, taken on all comers. And we should see a hell of a scientific match here tonight between these four athletes.
Yeah, in terms of technical wrestling ability, all four men are very equally matched. The X factor, I would say, in this match is going to be Jason Vara.
A couple of weeks ago, I know you saw it, Kevin. You were here.
Yeah, back here in the truck
with
in the production truck. He grabbed.
Yeah, you had nice cold lemonade pizza, though. We didn't have anything up here, but
I don't know about that.
But Vara grabbing the trunks, and hey, look. The way I look at it, everybody makes a mistake.
It's true. The only thing that I would say, though, is, listen, over the months since Vara has joined the Adrenaline TV roster, we've seen that nasty streak.
A little bit.
He doesn't really take well to defeat. He has no problem using a closed fist when it comes down to it. I think that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. After all, this is a competitive sport. You do need that edge, in competition, and not everything should be about friendships and likes on Instagram and Facebook. You do need that nasty edge.
Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire.
That's it.
But when you're in there with scientific wrestlers like the Graysons, you would expect. Wow, what a move!
Power bomb sending Tommy Grayson.
They work well together, Vara and Vega.
That's it. They've teamed together a couple times over the last batch of months. And listen, there's an undeniable chemistry there, and all they need is a little bit of time, to really kind of for it to click. And once it clicks, though, these guys, there's no doubt in my mind that these guys will eventually see some tag team gold. Beautiful head scissors by Tommy Grayson since balancing the ropes. But as much as you want to talk about chemistry, there's no better team with chemistry than the Amazing Graysons.
Wow, what was that all about?
JP and Tommy, man, they are a well-oiled machine, a brother tag team.
Well,
only 2 years apart, do everything together.
Everything?
Well, not everything.
There's nothing closer than a brother tag team. That's been proving in wrestling over the last several decades.
That's it. The Zabiscos, the Steiners, the Von Erichs. It goes on and on and on.
You go back to the 50s with the Graham brothers.
That's it.
The Bastien brothers. They're right out here in front of us right now. Vega. All right, there goes that little mean streak you're talking about with Jason Vara.
And no lines crossed yet. You do need that nasty streak. You do need that mean streak. It's the difference between going to the winner's side and getting when you go to the pay window and going to the loser's side.
Wow! Look at that maneuver.
Beautiful maneuver.
I thought we had new champs there.
JP definitely not for a loop here. JP said it before, terrific athlete.
His brother trying to get in the ring, but you got to make that tag before you come in.
This kid has some pretty deep reserves. Tremendously conditioned athlete. Going back to his time as a high school Roman Greco wrestler. This kid's had a very natural talent. He works very hard, not only in the ring but in the gym.
Both teams are getting a little rough here right now, Kevin.
That's it. Listen, at the end of the day, equally matched when it comes to being able to channel the scientific ends of the sport. And when there's a stalemate, when you're deadlocked, you got to do anything that you can to seize that advantage. And sometimes you got to mean getting rough and tumble. You got to get rough and tumble. That's the reason why. Oh my God! Nasty backbreaker. You're Nagi into the backbreaker there. You just watched JP bend over Vega's
My
knee.
back hurt looking at that.
That was incredible. See it. Vara eager to get in there. And the one thing that I will give back Vega and Vara right now is that they have very quick tags in and out. No wasted energy. Ultra aggressive.
They're taking it to the Graysons right now.
That's it. They're keeping the Graysons grounded, and they're keeping them separated from each other.
And the Graysons need to fly.
Part of the strength of the Graysons is that they are also very apt at being able to make very quick tags. They fly. When the ground game isn't working, they take to the air. When it isn't working in the air, they're using that natural chemistry to kind of keep the other team from getting that rhythm by constantly tagging in and out. Nice show of strength there by JP Grayson. Oh! Modified middle super kick there. Beautiful!
Oh! He used his own partner on him.
Fantastic innovation by JP Grayson. Leg breaker into a forced DDT. What a way to break the other team's momentum. But can JP seize this opportunity and get Tommy into this match?
I don't.
Here comes Tommy Grayson up in the air. Beautiful side cross body. Booyah! Big clotheslines there. Nice drop kick right to the chest of Tony Vega. Wow, right to the chin of Vara. Tommy Grayson is a house of fire.
I'm not sure I remember who the legal man is between Vega and Vara right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not sure. But Tommy Grayson is fighting the good fight there. Slight spread attempt there. Vega almost had the count there. Grayson was able to shift his body, hit the slice spread. Vara actually dropped the elbow on Vega. And I guess we're going to assume that Vara is the legal man, although Vega is in the ring. Oh, wow! Nasty spine buster by the complete male. Beautiful show of strength. Oh, no, it's Vega's the legal man.
Listen,
Whoa!
this referee's letting a lot go in this
I am
one.
being very liberal with the rules right now in this match. Wow, it looks like Vega doesn't know that Vega has no idea that JP pushed Vara into him. Wow, double super kick, stay both men down. Is this it? Wow, what a match!
Unbelievable.
That's the difference there. Seasoned tag team know each other inside and out. Able to capitalize on the
What an exciting match.
between the two.
What an exciting match. That's all I can say.
I'm here with Doug DeVito and Timothy Theory as they are set to represent the Great White North in our flag match later on this evening. Now, Doug, I have to ask, are there any parting words you have for Ricky Palmer as your client is set to face him later on tonight?
You're looking at Canada's greatest athlete, Timothy Theory. We invented the flag match. He's Canada's greatest athlete, personal friends of Wayne Gretzky. And what we're going to do to Ricky Palmer tonight, I'm going to ask Timothy Theory right there.
Tim?
I'm gonna beat him down, and I'm gonna raise my flag for the high country of Canada.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing 265 pounds, this is
All right, we're firing things up here. This is a heated contest that's been brewing over the months.
Wow. I mean, you got the fans singing the Star Spangled Banner.
That's right.
You had Doug DeVito insisting that they play the Canadian national anthem. And listen to these beautiful fans.
Tell these people to stop talking.
No, I won't.
Tell them to stop talking. All right?
That's it.
Wow.
That's patriotism at its finest, brother.
And we haven't even had a punch thrown yet.
That's right.
Or a wrestling hold.
Theory tried his best to sneak into the ring in his bright white jersey, but Palmer had it well scouted. Both men locking up here. Look at the power of Ricky Palmer. Sends out Theory flying across the ring. That's some 100% grade A USDA certified beef right there in Ricky Palmer.
This is
Both men lock back up. Palmer sends Theory flying across the ring again.
I understand that Trudeau and President Trump have a little side bet on this match.
Well, you got to assume that Donald's the position is that Palmer is willing to make sure that America wins again, because he's not going to let Trudeau have his flag flying here. That's it. This ECPW adrenaline crowd letting their love of the Stars and Stripes fly here.
And the fans are really behind Ricky Palmer in the United States of America in this flag match.
And Murray and Celine Dion have nothing on the ECPW adrenaline crowd right now. This crowd is singing their heart out. Their hopes.
Oh, look at DeVito trying to grab the leg of Ricky Palmer.
But that slippery snake, that oily catcher's with DeVito.
That's not the only man's leg he ever grabbed.
Allowing the unorthodox Theory to sneak up from behind and snatch Palmer a headlock takeover. Ow! Palmer able to muscle his way up.
John Bellable and Mike Sharp. Not your man.
Theory gloating as he's managed to kind of subdue Palmer here. And like I said before, the unorthodox Timothy Theory. Again, it's really tough to prep for someone like this guy. This over 250 pounder likes to try to fly, likes to try to pull some power.
Oh, look at DeVito.
And there you go. The other man out there, DeVito.
The other man.
You know, maybe we use the term a little loosely.
DeVito looks like he's got a bump on his head.
Yeah, that horrible candy that probably expired in the 20s. Someone's got to call cops. Apparently Candyman has a bucket full of deadly weapons because you put a lump in the back of DeVito's head. How do you take your coffee? One lump for two.
Unbelievable.
Palmer is in a world of hurt here. And Palmer's got to dig deep, channel that power and get aggressive with Theory.
Canada's greatest athlete taking it to Ricky Palmer right now. This is a match of enormous prestige.
That's right. With the flag match, you've got the pride of the nation literally resting on the back of their respective wrestler.
I mean, Ricky Palmer has gotten dozens of letters and emails from great U.S. athletes.
You go to our Facebook page, you can see all the well wishes from the ECPW Adrenaline fans here, hoping that Palmer pulls it out. You see it every week on our YouTube page, you know, so that those who are not in the tri-state area can also see our TV.
I understand former heavyweight champions Jeff Coleman and Red Hot Russ have called Ricky Palmer to wish him the best of luck, as they've been in many flag matches themselves.
That's right. I was down at the ECPW School of Wrestling in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey with Mr. Italy Gino Caruso talking about this upcoming match. And while we were in the office, Mr. Italy gets a phone call from none other than Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who happened to see what Theory did to Palmer a couple of weeks back. And the Hacksaw gave a ringing endorsement of Ricky Palmer.
That's something. I mean, some people don't understand the seriousness of a match like this.
Palmer won for that for a running shoulder tackle there. Theory able to get out of the way. And right now, again, like I said, the referee being very loose. Here. Well, although there technically is not a disqualification, it is well within the referee's purview to throw DeVito out of here. And quite frankly, the referee kicked DeVito out. Oh, but it looks like DeVito got his comeuppance. That hockey stick jammed right to the throat of DeVito.
Oh, big
spear by Ricky Palmer.
DeVito's out.
That's it, brother. He did it. He did it.
All right, USA.
All right, somebody call Jeff Sessions. We got tonight's here because the Theory is on the next boat back up north.